Okay, so first off, apologize for talking hella soft. It's actually pretty late at night. Uh, always up doing homework. Anyways, so I actually have three more problems for you for an algebra review. And so technically in this series, this is problem, I believe problem 7, but I'm going to call it problem 1. So anyways, we're going to do three problems, 7 through 9. And so let's start for the first one, right? So Alfred wants to invest $4,000 at 6% simple interest at 6% simple interest rate for 5 years. How much interest will he receive? So there's kind of two concepts really here to understand, which is what is simple interest and what is compound interest. So simple interest basically just means that you're going to apply a certain interest rate once for a given time period. Really just multiply all the numbers you see together. Really, that's just what it means. Compound interest, you have a special formula. And if we do that in a different video, we can go over that. But for simple interest, just take whatever numbers you have, multiply them all together. You're just going to do that once. All right. So in this case, really what our solution is going to be is you're going to have 4,000, 2, 3. We're going to multiply that by, we're going to change our percentage to a decimal. In this case, it's going to be 0.06. And we're going to multiply that by 5, by how many years that we're going to be doing this, right? So it turns out, and if we do the calculation on this, we end up getting 1,200. So this is how much interest that he will receive after 5 years, right? So not too bad. So that's how I really do that one. Pretty easy. All right, so the second guy is Jim is able to sell a hand-carved statue for $670, which was 35% profit over his cost. How much did the statue originally cost him? Okay, so you understand that um, this guy made a statue and he was able to sell it for $670, but that's not what the materials and labor and all that stuff cost. He was able to make 35% profit from it. So how exactly do we go about defining the original cost, right? So if we could think about it this way, right? We know that we're going to have the original cost, let's just name it X, plus it's going to be some percentage of the original cost. In this case, it's 35%, right? So 0.35 of the original cost, right? Because it's 35% profit equals 670, right? Because that's how much money he made, right? So we have 1 point, we're going to add our x's together. 1.35x is equal to 670. Divide both sides by your 1.3. 1.35 and 1.35. This is going to cancel. You're going to get x is equal to, and let's see what they got here. We got 670 divided by 1.35. Turns out it's going to be roughly $496.30. Excellent. So this is what he originally if this is what the statue basically originally cost, if that makes sense. The 670 is what he sold it for. If you take the difference from it, that is his profit, right? So not too bad. All right, and then super quick. All right, so the last one is the city council has decided to add a 0.3% tax on motel and hotel rooms. If a traveler spends the night in a motel room that costs $55 before taxes, how much will the city receive in taxes from him? So when it comes to this, really what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking the price and then multiplying it by the percentage. But in this case, so we have $55, which is 55. We're multiplying it by some percentage, which we're going to turn to a decimal. Note that this is 0.3%. So we're going to be moving the decimal place over twice, which is in fact going to give us 0.003. Right, and if we do the math on that guy, it's 55 times 0.003, which is equal to 0.165. Or, because we're going to round here, we're going to do it to the second decimal place, 0.17, right? So that means that The city will receive 17 cents from the traveler. So not too bad. This one's a pretty easy one, pretty nice and quick and simple. Yeah, not bad. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Have a good one.